Hi students, welcome back to my channel Evolve Solving Physics. Today we are going to discuss triangle law of vectors. The formula for triangle law of vector is similar to the formula of parallelogram law of vector. So the statement is different and the diagram is different, and the formula will be same as parallelogram law of vector. Now we are going to discuss the statement for triangle law of vectors. What is the statement means? So, if two vectors are represented in magnitude and direction by two sides of the triangle. So, here we are considering two vectors having magnitude and direction that are represented as two sides of the triangle taken in one order. So, the two vectors should be connected with the resultant. The resultant vector is represented in magnitude and direction by the third side of the triangle taken in reverse order. So, two vectors are represented as the sides of the triangle has one order, and the resultant is taken as third side of the triangle with reverse order. So by the figure you can easily understand the statement of triangle law. So what they said that, so here P bar and Q bar are two vectors represented with magnitude and directions that are two sides of the triangle in one order. A bar is the magnitude and direction of vector P bar, and AB bar is the magnitude and direction of vectors that is Q bar. So to add two vectors, what we will do? So the initial point of second vector should be connected with final point of first vector. So this is an initial point, this is an final point. So this is Q bar. So the initial point of second vector should be connected with final point of first vector P bar, and the resultant R bar is the another side of the triangle that is taken in reverse order. You can see that this is an reverse order. So this is the statement for triangle law. So P bar and Q bar are two vectors with magnitude and direction, represents two sides of the triangle, and the resultant is the third side of the triangle taken in reverse order. Now extend the line from OA to N, so AN, and draw a vertical line from B to N. So here the angle between P bar and Q bar is theta. You know that to find the angle between two vectors, the two initial points should be connected here. But there is the angle happened between first vector and resultant, that is alpha. To form the angle between first vector and second vector, we are extending the line OA to N and drawing a vertical line from B to N. So here you can observe that the two initial points are connected here. So that is the angle theta. So P bar and Q bar are two sides of triangle making an angle theta, and OA bar and AB bar are the magnitudes and directions of vector P bar and Q bar, and the angle happened between first vector and resultant is alpha, and the angle happened between second vector and Q bar and R bar is gamma. So R bar equals to P bar plus Q bar. So the two sides of the triangle will be equal to the two sides of the triangle with magnitude and direction is equal to the third side of the triangle with magnitude and direction, that is in reverse order. So R bar equals to P bar plus Q bar. So R bar represents the resultant, that is third side of the vector, that is OB bar. OB bar. So R bar, that is the third side of the triangle, is equal to sum of the two sides of the triangle. This is triangle law. R bar equals to P bar plus Q bar. From figure you can observe that R bar is equal to P bar plus Q bar. How we will get R bar equals to P bar plus Q bar means the initial point of second vector is connected with the final point of first vector, and the initial point of first vector and initial point of resultant is connected. So we will get as R bar equals to P bar plus Q bar. I have already explained in previous class that how the two vectors can be added by using a graphical method. So this is the adding of two vectors in a graphical method that we will form the triangle. So why I am extending A to N means the angle only happened between initial point and initial point. So here initial point and final point is happened. So I am extending AN and drawing perpendicular to BN. So here theta is the angle happened between P bar and Q bar. So R bar equals to P bar plus Q bar. So by applying magnitude on both sides, so we got R bar equals to P bar plus Q bar from triangle law. From triangle law we got R bar equals to P bar plus Q bar. So applying magnitudes on both sides. So what you will get here, R is equal to, so from parallelogram law. So from parallelogram law, what is magnitude of P bar plus Q bar? R is equal to, we will get as under root P square plus Q square plus 2pq cos theta. 2pq, why I am writing as cos theta? Because theta is the angle happen between first vector and second vector. So this is the resultant for the triangle law, and the angle tan alpha is equal to q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. So there is no change in the formula between parallelogram law and triangle law, but there is only difference between parallelogram law and triangle law is its statement. There is one more statement for the triangle law, that is the statement of triangle law when three forces keep a particle in equilibrium. So when three forces acting at a point can keep a particle in equilibrium, the three forces can be represented as sides of triangle taken in order both in magnitude and direction. So from figure you can easily observe that the three forces acting at a point, that is O. Here F1, F2 and F3 are three forces acting at a point O. At point O there is a particle that with the help of these three forces at a point, the particle is in equilibrium. So these forces can be represented as sides of the triangle with magnitude and direction. That the three forces are acting only at one point. At this point the particle is in equilibrium. So these three forces can be represented as the sides of the triangle taken in order that both in magnitude and directions. We can form the triangle with the help of this diagram. So we are drawing the parallel lines to the directions of three forces. So these are the parallel lines. By drawing these parallel lines to the directions, we will get a triangle that is PQR. PQR is a triangle having both magnitude and direction. So by drawing parallel lines to the direction, we will get a triangle that is PQR, which forces are applied. F1, F2 and F3 forces are applied. Magnitudes of three forces corresponds the sides of the triangle which have the equal ratio. So the magnitudes of forces which corresponds means which equals to the sides of the triangle having equal ratio. The magnitude of forces and the corresponding sides of triangle have equal ratios. So the magnitude of forces and the sides of the triangle which have equal ratios means they are equal. So F1 is the magnitude by side is PQ, that is equal to F2 by PR. F2 is the, so F1 by PQ. So magnitude of first force correspond to the side of the triangle, that is PQ. F1 is with side PQ having equal ratio, that is equal to F2 by PR equals to F3 by QR. Magnitudes of three forces corresponds to the sides of the triangle with equal ratios. This is about triangle law. If anyone have doubts, please comment me in comment box. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.